guys, and welcome back. Ellington here, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that little intro. And it's something new I just wanted to try. If you liked it, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. You know, I thought it would be kind of cool to just show a little, clip of some cool little fight scenes from this battle. Today we have got ourselves a 3 versus 3 on the settlement of Bertigala, and this one is a Rome versus Barbarians matchup. You know, pretty classic, but, you know, I don't think it ever gets old, to be honest with you. So on the defender's side, we have got Swaby being commanded by Flo, Galatia being commanded by Kairu, I don't know if I'm saying that right, and then finally Boei being commanded by Obito. And for the Romans, I don't know which Rome army is which, but we do have the players are Royal Athenian, Billy Blazes, and Cryoskeleton. I did kind of fast forward a little bit before I started the recording, just because there was a pretty decently long bombardment phase, so really all that happened was the attackers broke down 2 walls here, and the defenders did take down 2 of their ballistas, but that was about it. So as you can see, the Roman army is now approaching the walls with their siege towers, and we're going to see how it goes from there. So as you can see, we do have some artillery still shelling the Roman troops as they approach. Evocati cohort, that is really painful, honestly. That's one of the units you really don't want to be losing to artillery. It is an expensive, good unit. And then, it looks like he actually dropped, so looks like he's going to drop with these units and maybe use them to hit the breach.
Cut them down. In service to Rome.
More artillery still coming in over this way. It looked like he was maybe trying, one of the Roman players here, I thought he was maybe trying to take another wall down, but I'm not sure if you can actually take this wall down. It says that there's damage there, so you might be able to. And then you can see one of the other Roman players approaching this wall here. I assume he probably will not go this way, because that is where this hill makes this approach extremely difficult. So what you tend to see is players approaching through here, and then hard pushing through here. This area here can be a little bit tough. Oh, look at that shot coming over. Looks like he's getting some good hits there. 34 kills so far. Ooh, a little over. And here we go. Here comes the Romans landing on the walls and then approaching through the breach as well. Got a spear wall here and 2 spear walls. Then backing them up, we've got some Wolf Warriors, Bloodsworn, more spear wall defending this area here. And in the back, as you can see, we're starting to see more and more troops from the defenders. This is from the attacker's point of view. A lot of Bloodsworn in the back, more Wolf Warriors, Cimbri Bowwomen, Axe Warriors. Now the Romans tend to be a lot of Evocati cohorts and Hastati, and then some Principes, it looks like. A couple Legionary cohorts here and there. Yeah, he's got towers coming over this way, but I don't think he'll go much further than here. He might, from there, he's probably going to push this direction. As you can see, Evocati cohorts. Oh, artillery coming in, hitting the back there. Axe Warriors. Got Hastati engaging with the spear wall. Looks like it's a pretty even fight. More and more Hastati and Principes getting in here. The Hastati engaging here are actually already wavering at 109 men, but hopefully this Evocati cohort coming in will assist in that. Then over on this side, you can see more Hastati engaging some Galatian swords, and then some Celtic warriors here. Now, myself and Corby, if you guys have not seen the Rome breakdown video that we did, we actually found in the testing of that, in doing some of that video stuff, we found that Celtic warriors were beating Hastati in almost every situation we put them in. We were very, very surprised by that. Evocati cohorts actually look like they're taking some pretty good damage from the Wolf Warriors here. Wolf Warriors do have a really good charge. With the Frenzy, I think their charge goes up to like 56 or something like that. Then Hastati here in Testudo formation, hopefully, absorbing some of the Pila there. Cimbri bowwomen were getting shot pretty good by the Syrian archers there from Rome. Now the spear wall here seems to be doing relatively well, but this one is switching out for the axe warriors. The axe warriors should do pretty solid against the Hastati. Wolf warriors pulled out, 42 kills there. Got a hard push here, got 4 units. One is broken though, so Hastati, and Evocades here, all going up against Galatian swords, Celtic warriors. Got another axe warrior moving up. Looks like Boii seem to have gone with the axe warriors, I'm assuming for the AP damage. Now Galatian Syrian archers moving forward, they should do a little bit of work helping out against the auxiliary Syrians for Rome. Kind of tit for tat there. A lot of Celtic warriors and we do have, nope, Galatian swords. Galatian swords and Celtic warriors engaging the Hastati here. Something that I tend to try to encourage, especially on this settlement, is if you can keep your attackers, suffocated up against the walls, the less room they have to get units into the settlement, the better off you are as an attacker. Because they're trapped outside of the settlement, it makes it a lot harder and harder to keep reinforcements into the assault here. Basically keeping them where they're kind of having a slow reinforcement into the attack. The more troops that they can set into the settlement, the quicker that they can keep those reserves cycling into the attack. And that is good for them. They have more troops than the defenders do. But if you can keep their troops kind of having to funnel through these small areas to get into the attack, then you basically control the pace of the fight. So the defenders here, I think, are doing a really good job of keeping the attackers suffocated against the walls and keeping their units kind of, in these long, drawn-out lines coming up the siege towers. That means that their units can do a much better job of basically kind of focusing down the units as they come off the towers or as they come into the breach. Look at this. Got this Evocati cohort throwing its javies, and then a Principe throwing their javies. This guy is throwing the javi all the way over the top of the Principes and the Hastatis. So this is actually, I would say, getting a little worrying here. They've got an axe warrior and a spear wall, but that is about it. They do have a wolf warrior and a depleted bloodsworn, but this spot could be a little bit of an issue here soon. Spear wall doing a pretty good job, not getting a ton of kills, but they are doing a pretty good solid job of holding. That artillery really firing over here, 85 kills so far, probably targeting the spear wall here. And then legionary cohorts, Principes and Hastati waiting their turn to hit this wall. I think that's probably a good idea. Wait until they have to commit more stuff this direction, or you get more pressure here before you set these guys down, would be my suggestion. Now you do have a Hastati that is now set down and is now hitting the back of the Bloodsworn. I'm kind of surprised they oh man, the artillery. I'm not gonna lie, I flinched out away from that one. Bloodsworn did kind of come in. It looks like the Bloodsworn fell back from that Hastati. Now Bloodsworn here charging in it, I think against the Principes, and I'm not sure that they got the greatest charge here. They only have 38 kills. Now this breach does not seem to be going very well for the Romans at the moment. And it looks like nice job here by the defenders, taking the cav out, scaring away the Syrian archers. That was a good job. So it looks like a couple of the Roman players are going to bring a couple of units over here to probably just kind of form a bit of a deterrent to any cavalry, allowing them to keep their archers here to support. But very nice job there by using that cav gen to come over just to make the Syrians run away. Now they do have a bunch of Syrians here fighting up against the Galatian Syrians.
Advance at speed!
They kind of need to get some more troops up onto the walls here. Looks like they've got a tower coming up here, but they need to get some more troops to keep a pressure on that assault, and probably get at least one more here to press that one. But you can see now they do have units getting ready to assault this. Nice jabbies from the spear wall here. A lot of reinforcements. Sword followers, wolf warriors, bloodsworn, more sword followers. Defenders, I think, doing a really good job at kind of just keeping the Romans at bay. Which is saying something. Roman infantry is very, very good. Look at this. Very, very nice shot here by the Roman Syrian archers getting into the back of the sword followers. And then it looks like same thing from the other direction. That is one thing that makes this corner area very, very hard to hold as a defender. That is why attackers tend to like coming into this area, is because as defenders push into these spots and try to suffocate the attackers can use their archers to get crossfires into the defenders and getting really, really, really nice shots here. Really, the only way you can counter this is if you have your own archers to counter them, which at this moment, that they don't really have that. They are kind of at a downplay here. So the Cimbri bowwomen cannot go up against Roman Syrians, and the Boii, wait a sec. What? Did Boii glitch in Gallic hunters? Yes, they did. You cheeky. So, looks like Boii actually did a little cheeky glitch here and brought in Gallic hunters rather than what Boii typically gets, which is just the Celtic bowmen, which only have 125 range. This guy's got Gallic hunters at 150 range. That's a big no-no. Now, that's kind of annoying. I don't like when people do that. Whatever, I guess. And then I think what happened here, you can see this Swaby unit is charging through a Evocati cohort, and I think it's because this unit was further forward, and then they pulled it back, and the attack order of this unit drug it through the other unit. So, kind of a thing. Honestly, like half the time, I kind of blame that on the defender, on the other player. You know, the one that's getting pulled through, just because it, you know, you're the one who pulled your unit back, but it's still just kind of an annoying thing. Look at the jabbies, man. Galatian legionaries just pelting the armored legionaries down as they come through the breach here. But then, once again, from the other side, the Syrian archers getting really nice shots over into the Galatians and Boii units here. And then here comes the Galatian Syrians coming back to try and force away the Roman Syrian archers. So technically, because Boii brought the Gallic hunters here, he could probably come up and help the Galatians, but it might be a little risky. Once again, this area, I believe, is getting a little worrying, in my opinion. They do have some units nearby that can go in and help, like a Wolf Warrior that I think is probably going to charge in. 100 kills on that Wolf Warrior, nicely done. 69 here on the Bloodsworn. Then Galatian Legionaries here backing him up. They should probably switch these units out. Looks like the Bloodsworn has gotten its charge bonus and should probably be switched out because it's really just not doing very well stuck in combat. Once again, as Swaby, keep in mind that you want to play with your Bloodsworn, your Wolf Warriors, you want to play them like you would a cavalry unit. You want to charge in and you want to get out after probably about 3 to 5 seconds. You want to run that unit out of there. That means that unit is no longer taking advantage of its charge bonus, and in long-term combat, it is going to begin to lose. So, Legionary cohorts, excuse me, really chewing through this, and looks like they're really going to... so they've got a pincer there, and now they're going to be able to wrap around those as well. But we do have some sword masters now moving in, and you can see the arrows coming from the hill in support, basically keeping those Romans pushed over in this direction, which is really pretty typical for the settlement of Bertigala. Excuse my stutter there, excuse me. Galatian Legionaries. This guy's 106 kills, 105 kills. Now finally you're seeing units that can go toe-to-toe with Galatian Legionaries. Galatian Legionaries are a pretty solid unit. And so it takes somebody like Rome to be able to take them on.
In the name of Rome!
It looks like, yep, there we go. Looks like the Galatian Legionary unit here is probably going to need to go in soon. They have been, putting in more units to continue to hold this, so very well done there. Now it looks like the worrying area is becoming this here. Looks like sword masters have now gone in, a sword follower unit. So they really have thrown in some pretty good units to continue to hold this. So that should assist in keeping this at bay now. I will say a moment ago this was looking very worrying. Looked like that Rome was really having a good push here. And you can see more the Cimbri bows moving over this way to try and take on the Syrians. It looks like the Gallic Hunters for Boii, which once again, remember that is a glitched in unit here, are coming up to assist and maybe trying to take this on. Looks like they're hoping that the 4 lesser archer units might be able to take on the 3 better units. Now you can see we do have some wavering happening from the Principe units, and a lot of the units in this area for Rome are more depleted unit, but look at this. Praetorian Guard is now in the fight. They are going to go toe-to-toe with these Boii and Galatian units. Let's see if we can get some good screenshots of the Praetorians here. There we go. Praetorians, as usual, look fantastic. Principe is now going up against Axe Warriors. The Axe Warriors are getting pretty depleted, but here you go. More of the Boii Gallic Hunters and Syrian Archers now moving over this direction. Once again, I think trying to kick these away. If they can keep these Syrian Archers at bay, that means that they can more fully commit units to holding this outer area. Balance of power is looking in the defenders' favor. And this area here is really, really not looking great for the attackers. Armored Legionaries are now in this combat, but look at this. The defenders are fully committing into this breach and really have an Eagle cohort just really bogged down inside of that breach there. So really, I think what you're hoping now is that you've got Praetorian Guard here, and I guess they switched. They put the Praetorian Guard over here and put an Armored Legionary here. The Armored Legionary should also do solidly well. Nope, okay, I'm sorry. They had the Praetorian Guard. It's a smaller unit, still in combat here. I just didn't see it through the Armored Legionary flag. And then another Praetorian Guard over this way. Some more Legionary cohorts and an Eagle cohort getting ready to support. Oh, look at this. They've got a way in. Come on. Legionary cohort, take the way. Take it. Use the gap. Oh, man, I think they're going to miss out on an opportunity here. They've got a perfect opportunity to get through and break through this line. Oh, no, man. There we go. There we go. Come on. See it and get through. Not sure exactly why the noble horse from Galatia is charging in there. It just seems like kind of an odd spot, but the Assyrian archers are really actually being kept, you know, at bay at this point. I know I've said that term a lot, and I apologize. There we go, another Praetorian Guard here attacking the sword followers. All they've really got is a levy freeman here. They do have some Syrian archers shooting into the backs as they climb onto the walls. It's a pretty good shot there. Once again, the attacking archers are kind of out of position. They can't really keep those Galatians, you know, out of the picture here. Pastati and Principes, uh-oh, look at this. Might get a breakthrough there. If they can get a break, they can kind of wrap into this breach and maybe continue down into the sword followers here. The biggest issue with that is they don't really have much infantry to continue this push here. Or Praetorian Guard, excuse me, 120 kills now. Swordmaster's only 54. Come on, they need equal cohort to assist here. I don't really know how this noble horse is getting through. You know, there's a whole unit right here, legionary cohorts. Oath Sworn now engaging the legionary cohort. Praetorian Guard going against the Swordmasters. Swordmasters, I believe, are getting the better of this right now. 186 on the... Oh, wait, no, hold on, sorry. Praetorian Guard, 201 kills. 119 on the Swordmasters. I'm pretty sure the Swordmasters are a healthier unit. That's one of the reasons that the Praetorian Guards are faltering right now. General's bodyguard coming in. 1 kill, apparently. Look at this. Here we go. I see what he's doing. He's got an opening. I think he was going after Boei's Gallic Hunters, and that's why the Gallic Hunters are running away. They might have the push back here. I think the balance of power is beginning to come back into... I mean, I really think it was in the defenders' favor, but now it is coming back towards the attackers. But just even, I would say. General's bodyguard hitting into, say, depleted Galatian legionary here. And then I think they are starting to gain a little bit of a push here. Praetorian Guard, though, is very, very depleted. Swordmaster is doing much healthier, much healthier. Armored Legionaries, 121 kills, 157 kills on the depleted Praetorian Guard. But they are going up against a sword follower here, which is a pretty good unit. So at this point, I think that their push has become this now. Again, it is interesting how the attackers have really fluctuated on the strength of their push. Very, very interesting. The General's bodyguard only 17 kills. Cimbri bowwomen coming in to try and get it pinned down. It's a very, very interesting fight, but I do think that the attackers have done a very good job at keeping the defenders have done a very good job at keeping the attackers really bottled up in these tighter areas. The attackers have done about everything they can with their archers and artillery to try and, you know, get as many angles as they possibly can. But look at this, the attackers have made it through here. Now, the question is, are they going to push here, or are they going to try and break this as well? I think that their best bet is pushing this and maybe try and cut off the attackers if they can. Look at this super healthy Praetorian Guard here. Oh, it looks like they captured the gate and the Praetorian Guard came through the gate. Come on, I'd say push through this. Come on. No, 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 no. I really think you need to go this way. Noble Horse is here, though, but I think the General's bodyguard with 40 man could probably take on the 29 man. But I think this is the right idea. The Noble Horse would have gotten the charge off the hill. But I really do think that the proper push here, I think sending me a few units this way is fine. But like this Praetorian Guard, I do think needs to come this way. I think that they have the opportunity right here, right now, to cut off the defenders from getting back to their point. Come on, please. There we go. Oh, man, but I think you cut it too late. Swordmaster, yeah, I think they cut it too late. Too late, guys. Oh, I think that was a big mistake by the attackers. Maybe they can pin down the Swordmaster here, break through the Cimbri Bowman there. Really nice charge by the Legatus from Rome. Come on, get up here, please, Praetorian Guard. This could be a huge setup. All right, now start filtering your units back towards the point. You need your push to be here. Yeah, you could probably get your Legatus through and continue breaking some of these. Maybe get into the back of the Swordmasters. But you need this Praetorian Guard to finish this. The main goal here is cut off the defenders from getting towards their point. Here we go. That's a good idea. Get your gen over this way. Come on. I think they made a bit of a mistake. Noble Horse, what the hell? The Noble Horse gen is over here, but the unit is over here and might just break some of these Roman units. That is not good. And Rome may not even know it because the flag of the Galatian general is over here. Oh, this is very, very interesting. I am very intrigued at how this is going to go. Look at the Roman general here, 224 kills now. Praetorian Guard is just kind of picking off units by units. But what I don't really understand is I don't know why Rome has not just fallen back to the point here. Where are you? I think, yeah, he dismounted. So cavalry cannot capture the victory point, or any point, to be honest with you. But if you dismount your general or your cavalry on the point, you can now cap it. What I would probably do is I would probably bring the other general over here just in case. And I'd leave it on the horseback so that it can maybe cycle stuff out. But the Praetorian Guard is now holding down the Oathsworn. There we go. Bring that Armored Legionary over here. Bring it over here. Balance power. Look at this. But Swordmaster might be able to get around and surround the Praetorian Guard, and that would not be good. Nice charge there by the Legatus. Where's that? Yep, Legatus here. 251 kills now. That Swordmaster did not take that charge very well. But it gained them a little bit of time to possibly get the Armored Legionary here. All right, the point is now the Romans. Oh, did they leave it too long? Oh, they did, and I think he just noticed that they did. He got off too quickly. See, the flag is now falling back. It is going to neutralize here in a moment. Oh, I don't think he realizes. Got to go back and dismount again, man. Praetorian Guard broke. Armored Legionary is now... Oh, man. This general is going to be super, super important. He needs to get kills now. No! Okay, it did cap. What the hell? I'm really confused because that started going back towards the defender's side there. So now what you're going to get is we're going to get some cycle charging between the generals here. That should assist in, once again, getting rid of some of these Gallic hunters. But this Armored Legionary, I don't know if it's going to last very long. The question is, they need to hold this as long as possible. They need it for a minute and a half. I think it's going to come down to constant cycling between these two generals here from Rome. The Oathsworn is down to 84 men. They're pulling through. This unit is wavering. It's not breaking. So they have now pulling through a unit here and pulling a unit through there. 372 kills and then 28 kills. Not quite as good. Come on. What are you doing here? Now they are, kind of strung out here, those two units. So he could have gotten a good charge, but I mean, it was okay. It was an okay charge. And now the other Legatus coming in. 2 chevrons now on this Legatus. I think that one got a little better charge. Oh, come on, come on, come on. You got to get this Armored Legionary. Honestly, you might even take the Armored Legionary and pin down the Swordmaster. Once again, your number one, your goal here is buying time. Oh, look at that. Oh, boy. Look at that. And all right, so we are going to end replay. All right, so Royal Athenian, 2,718 kills. His archers did all right. Some of his better infantry here did pretty solid, but you can see like his Astati didn't do fantastic, and he probably wishes he got a little better out of his Principes. 304 on one of his Praetorian Guard. We got Billy Blazes with 2,959 kills. Got 53 on the General. Archers did all right. His infantry did pretty solid overall, honestly. Then a couple of units here not as great. Then Cryoskeleton with 2,629 kills. These archers did really well. His infantry did solid, or his Astati. And then most of his other infantry did really well there. Then for the defenders, we've got Flo as Swaby with 2,171 kills. His archers, these two did pretty solid. His Swordmasters did really well. Bloodsworn did pretty good. And then Wolf Warriors did pretty solid. Kairu as Galatia with 2,621 kills. Archers, two of them did really well. Galatian Legionaries as usual did really well. Then actually look at this, the Galatian Swords did pretty good as well. Then Obito as Boei with 2,329 kills. 404 on his Usworn General. Is glitched in Gallic Hunters. That makes me a little salty. Axe Warriors. I mean, I wish the Boei had Gallic Hunters, but they don't. So, Sword Followers here, as usual, did pretty. Actually, these 4 did not do very well at all. I'm guessing they probably got shot by archers a lot. But that is going to be it. Thank you guys so much for joining me to watch this video. I hope you guys really... that's the first time I've ever done one of those kind of like snipped together intros. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know. If you did not, let me know, please. If you didn't like it, if enough people didn't like it, I'll never do it again. If enough people did like it, you might see me do it again. So it really helps if you guys let me know if you liked it or not. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. We will see you guys next time.